I love this weather. Sunday was a bit chilly, but it's kind of warmed up a bit. It's really nice. I don't think I can do too much colder, and I don't want it much warmer. So it's like Goldilocks weather right now.
Interesting that you're saying this, because I've got an outlook all the way to Christmas that I'm going to share with you.
We're just going to hold?
How about warm?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, very
does that bode well for like February snowstorms though?
We're not going to go there.
Yeah,
actually, I will say in a strong El Nino, we typically do not see snow. So
I haven't seen a typical winter here in like 3 years.
Nothing typical about this. In fact, this morning was very atypical. Did any of you see these frost flowers? I was out on my walk this morning, and what happens is the frostweed plants, whenever we have a hard freeze, which in some of the coldest sheltered areas we did in the mid-20s, all of the liquid that is inside these plants will seep out through the stem and create these gorgeous ribbons of ice. By the way, most locations will not see another freeze, not only for the rest of the week, but potentially all of next week. As you can see, this is December 19th through 25th. We are warmer than average. And if you've got plans to travel next week from Washington State all the way to Maine and south to Florida and through Texas, the entire continental United States above average. So there you have it. Right now we're at 50 degrees in large contrast to what we were dealing with yesterday. Many locations right now are some 10, 15 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. There are a couple cold pockets, Llano at 39, Fredericksburg at 38, but we will not see widespread freezing conditions. In fact, as we track lows tomorrow morning, about 40, nearly 50 by Wednesday, and we stay in the 40s and 50s all the way through the next 5 days. I do not have freezes anymore. High pressure moving out. What is going to be moving in is our first bona fide good chance of rain so far in the month of December. This area of low pressure is going to dive south into the Four Corners region and then push off toward the east. It may stall for a couple of days, bringing the heaviest rain to our areas into the Panhandle and West Texas, and even some wintry mix potential. But for us, we should see increasing clouds, mainly the high variety through the day tomorrow. A warm one up to about 67 degrees. Our average high is 64. So out the door in the morning, 30s to 40, but likely not freezing. Increasing clouds, mid to upper 60s possible. Then as we head toward Wednesday, we'll keep in a 20% chance of some splash and dash showers as that main weather system is still to our west. Heading into Thursday, if you are out in the hill country, you've got a decent chance of rain. I-35 points east, not so much. It's not until Friday when the main weather maker finally pushes through. So here's a snapshot at Friday, 6 a.m. Here we go through the day. We're at 3 p.m. and finally heading into early Saturday morning. If this pans out, we get widespread rain across all of central Texas. Computer models not necessarily all in sync, but there's a good bet we could see anywhere between a half an inch to, if you're lucky, a couple of inches of rain. And I know a lot of people have holiday weekend travel, so Saturday and Sunday, we're looking ahead to temperatures that'll be in the 50s and 60s, but it should be dry as everyone starts to head off and make those holiday plans.